Hi, how's it going? Thanks so much for joining me. So today I have a fifth grade haul, mostly from Amazon, but I have a few things from, actually just one thing from a thrift store. And then I have also part of this haul will be from Jetpens.com. So like homeschool related stuff. So yeah. I have one other thing from one other store, but it's like 99, no, not 99, it's like 98% Amazon. So everything will be linked on Amazon, other than, like I said, the few things not. Okay, so the first thing is a book for fifth grade. So if you guys have been following me, you probably saw that really cool Hello Languages book I've showed in a lot of different videos, especially my fourth grade. A lot of my fourth grade videos. So this is a fifth grade haul. But what I did for fourth grade was we did this language book where my daughter learned how to say languages. And so every day she wrote those greetings in her planner. So I thought it'd be really fun to find a similar book for fifth grade. So this is the closest thing I could find. It is A World of Gratitude, How People Give Thanks Around the World. Claire Sanders. And it is Kane Miller Publishing. So I don't know if that's like a part of Usborne, but I know Usborne usually has K. Miller books. But okay, so this book I actually ordered from Amazon, but it was like a third-party seller. It was printed in 2022, published, sorry. So I don't remember if they had a sneak peek, but I don't know why, but I thought it'd be a thicker book. It's actually kind of like picture book size. I was actually thinking it was going to be bigger, but yeah, let me show you guys. So this is the table of contents. So this book is actually very different from that languages book I mentioned, because that languages book was literally like just languages, but it was basically just language. So this is like spreads on giving thanks. I love teaching my daughter to be kind, to be polite, to always say please, always say thank you. And so I do like that, but I'm just going to have to think of a different way to incorporate this book, because not only does it have, like 2-page spread information, which is something that we'll either have to read orally versus her just doing the greeting. So this is like North America, how to say thank you in North America. And so if she used this, how she used the other language book, which she would write it every day during language arts, she would pick a different greeting and she would write it in her planner just for fun, to kind of, get that writing plus the oral. So this book, we'd run out if we just did that in her planner, because they wouldn't have enough, because you have all the extra information, which I'm not complaining about. So now I'm like, I'm probably not going to have her do in her planner, because she'll run out of, like, here, South America. So I think maybe I'll just incorporate it somehow in the beginning of our homeschool day, where we kind of read through different pages together, and then maybe she'll still write it, but it won't be like in her planner like she did the other one. Sorry if I'm rambling. I was kind of having a hard time explaining it, but basically it's just for her to get exposure, to different languages, and also at the same time learn about showing thanks, gratitude, all of that. And I like books about stuff like this. So this was a pretty unique book that I found, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I just have to figure out how we're going to incorporate it for fifth grade, but we definitely will be using it for fifth grade. That's the first thing. So the second thing is one of her things that we're going to be doing on Fridays is, like, we're calling them like STEAM Fridays. So origami is one of the things that she will be doing. Now, I am ordering an origami book. Now, that hasn't came in yet. Actually, I haven't ordered it yet, because I've been waiting. Like, Target usually has this sale, and Amazon too. It's like buy 2 books, get 1 free. I'm like waiting because I have like a bunch of books in my Amazon and Target cart right now to finish up the fifth grade curriculum. So yeah, so that origami book is in there, but this is the paper, because I just thought it was so cute. I like how it comes in a box, because usually when we take these papers out of the boxes, they get all nasty and wrinkled. So I like the idea of to keep this origami paper in a box. My daughter is a beginner, and I'm wondering if this paper is going to be too small for her. It is 7 by 7 centimeters, I didn't read it. I just like ordered it, and like I know they have like 15 centimeters. I think they even have like 24. I think 15 would be more, but we're gonna try it. So yeah, got her origami paper to go ahead and try. Now this next thing I put in this little thing. It didn't come in this, but okay. This I'm gonna link her channel because I saw a set by Makedo, Makedo, on the Mama Librarian's channel. She is a homeschool mom, and she showed a similar set that included this little safe saw. This is made to cut cardboard. It actually came in a kit, and I think that's what she showed on her channel. I think she got it for one of her kids or both of them, for either homeschool or for like a gift. And so I had that kit in my Amazon cart for like weeks, and then it sold out. And then I don't know what it is, but I'm just kind of lazy about sometimes ordering on all these different websites. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try the saw because they had the saw on Amazon with Prime shipping. So I went ahead and I got the saw. I don't know why this is like already peeling right here. It's brand new, but because I was like, you know what? I think the saw for my daughter will be the most important part of this little make-do kit, which in the kit, they have like plastic screws that come with it so that when you make things out of cardboard, like for her Steam Fridays, you can attach it with the screws versus having to use tape. But I know my daughter, and she's a tape freak. No, she loves tape, and I don't know why, but I can just see those in my cat's mouth, like all over the house. And I don't know. I'm just like, you know what? If the saw works really great, then I'm going to go ahead and get her maybe the actual kit. So this is a trial and error. As if you're interested in seeing how I put together everything, my final video for 5th grade, not final, but my first big video for the beginning of the 5th grade school year. I don't know when I'm going to film it yet because I still haven't got everything. Will be my 5th grade curriculum video, and I will show everything I have. But yeah, that's going to go for her in her STEAM stuff for Fridays. Okay, because she wants to be an architect, and I'm getting her a bunch of architect project books. Okay, so now this is for art. I don't know if it's like koi watercolors. I never tried this brand before. It's like Sakura Color Products. I thought it was like made in Japan because it's a Japanese company, I believe. It's actually made in Vietnam, but yeah. So we never tried this brand before. We've been pretty traditional with watercolors, and we pretty much, we have like Winsor Newton. Nothing's wrong with the Winsor Newton, but I just, you know how you just want to try new things. So I just like, you know what? I'm just going to get her a new brand because her watercolor pans are really worn down. Like she has, some of them have very few colors left. So this is really cool. I like how it has this little thing that comes out. It has like a little legs on it so you can kind of put it on the surface. And then it comes with one of these. So I love these, especially for homeschool. If it's a watercolor, it's a brush, and you put water in it, and then you don't have to, put water in a separate container. I like when you first get them, they come with like this crisp point, but then of course it kind of wears down. I will say that these bristles, in my experience, I don't have this exact one, but I have other ones like this. And once the bristles are like kind of like plasticky, and once you like wear the bristles down, they're really like they're not as good as like actual like watercolor brushes that you would get that are not whatever this is. I don't know. So these are all the colors, pretty standard. Let's see, it comes with 24 colors. And so yeah, so this is her new watercolor kit for 5th grade, and she's still using her old pans. And I know some of the ones you can get refillable, but I always have a hard time finding the refills. It's like, I don't know, it's like the price you pay for shipping, and then a lot of times they're out of stock or they don't have them. We do have an art store that's like probably 40 minutes from here, which is kind of like, ugh. If I lived closer to like an art store, I would definitely be going and just getting refills, but I just can't, I don't know. I just don't. I need to maybe shop on Jerry's Artarama or Dick Blick or something like that. But point is, I don't have refills, so I just got her a new set. Okay. Continuing with art this is another thing I'm trying that's new is this is Arteza, and this is 24 ink pens. So this is water-based ink. This is a brand I've seen so much, but we just never tried it. I don't believe, especially not for pens. So these are just now the reason I got such a fine line is because my daughter likes to do details with pens. She's not big on markers, and I kind of thought these would be really cool for like doing small details to actual just drawings, like maybe eye color, hair, like details on clothes, but not, you know, of course it's too fine to fill in. I'm thinking of just getting her like maybe just a Crayola set. I'm just like a really inexpensive Crayola set of broad markers. But yeah, so these will be markers for her to use for art for 5th grade, and so hopefully she will love them. So that's the next thing from Amazon. And then let's see, this is her new planner. It came nice and cute in this little box. It's like Paper Code is the brand, and it's called the Simple Elephant Planner. Comes with stickers. A lot of them do. But yeah, so she picked the color. I'm kind of a neutral girl, but she likes bright colors and, you know, kawaii colors, pink and blue and purple and stuff like that. So she picked the color, and this will be her new planner for 5th grade. I like her using a planner because, you know, she can write the date. I like how it has the blanks. I pick a planner like that on purpose so that she has to fill in the months and the days so she can practice keeping time and keeping a calendar, etc., etc. I'm not too strict on what, I'll pretty much give her free. I'm pretty much like, you can pretty much write whatever you want in it. I just mainly want her to practice the idea of keeping a planner because, you know, I like to stay organized with a planner. I don't write, yeah, anyway, so that's her planner. Oh yeah, something else for art. Actually, a couple more art things. Sorry if the light is not super bright. It's like keeps going in and out. Okay, so this to go, the same brand, Arteza, to go with just her art stuff is just a mixed media pad. This says 60 sheets. It's acid free for wet and dry media. That's always very important to me. I usually try to always get mixed media because I never know if she's just going to be drawing or she's going to be doing watercolor. She kind of does both. And what I like about, wow, it has like a dent right here. Hopefully that's not gonna, I'm like so picky about like paper. Okay, so I like how it has a perforated edges. So, for me, I'm really weird. Like, I like to tear it out so I can get symmetry, but she's not as picky, but I like to have the option. So you never know if you want to tear it out. So yeah, so I really like this one. And then something else for art is this. Okay, this is not her main art book. This is actually kind of you're gonna have to, y'all gonna have to watch my 5th grade curriculum video so I could tie it all in, because this is just a haul. So this is gonna be kind of like for language arts. So this is How to Draw Modern Flowers for Kids by Ali Koch, or I think it's Koch. Yeah, so these are so cute. It's just very simple. It's like tools. I love when they tell you like what to get. It gives you ideas. A micron pen. You can use any tool you want. She doesn't have specifics. So it gets right into it. So it was very important to me to find a how to draw book for flowers, because my daughter was either, she wanted animals, but I was like, we did animals the whole year for 4th grade with zoology, and she did drawing animals with Draw Right Now. I was like, no, like, let's do plants, people, or some type of architecture, but not animals for a whole nother year. So she picked flowers. This is not going to be her main art book. I actually haven't got it in the mail yet. So it says Poppy, the flower of sleep, and it has like a step-by-step process. Same thing with each flower. It has the name and how to draw it. Very simple, very easy to follow for any, I don't know, I would say, I don't know how young you could go with this book, but I'd definitely say elementary / even adults I could see would like this book. It technically is drawing, but it's not going to be our main art book because it's just drawing plants and I wanted more variety. You'll see. So yeah, so I got this book. And I think that's it for art for now. And then this is just a regular book. Which Way to the Wild West? Everything Your School Books Didn't Tell You About America's Westward Expansion by Steve Sheehan, not sure how to pronounce it. So we have King George, and my daughter really liked his writing style. We didn't finish it because we're going to start King George. Actually, we started it. We only read like a few pages, and then we're going to like pop it back in. We're going to start it over for 5th grade because we're studying all American history for 5th grade. And I got all 3 of his books for American history that I found. Got this one, which is The Wild West. And it is a lot of information. I was like, oh, what am I getting myself into? But I'm not sure if we're going to read this together or if I'm just going to assign these that she's going to rotate with her fiction / nonfiction reading. I'm not sure yet. But I was like, you know what? I like the way he writes. When it comes to nonfiction, he makes it fun. Like, we're both not history people. So if we're reading nonfiction, we like pictures. Like, we like illustrations. We like maps. We like kind of fun stuff. So yeah, so I got all 3. I got The Wild West. We already have King George, and then I got 2 Miserable Presents, but that one, I didn't get it yet in the mail, but I went ahead and got all 3. And I'm going to show you guys when I do my curriculum video, what I'm using for history, how I'm fitting it all in. Okay, another book for language arts is Learning Cursive with Aesop's Fables. So I don't even know if this has a brand. Oh, it's like learningcursive.org. So this is a cursive workbook, and we are doing Aesop's Fables as a read aloud for 5th grade. So I thought it'd be really cute, a really cute tie-in to do the cursive with that. She also will be doing another cursive book, which is, I think, Handwriting Without Tears. Yeah, so this will be, I always notice we run out of Handwriting Without Tears, like midway. Kind of like it doesn't last the whole year. So I wanted to get her another cursive book that would bring us to the end of 5th grade. And so it starts with the basics, and then it gets to quotes. So you're pretty much copying quotes. So that's going to be one of her cursive books for 5th grade. Okay, so this is not from Amazon. This is one of the exceptions. It is from, let me open it. This is the student manual. And this is the answer key. And then, of course, the student workbook. So yeah, I'll probably go over this more in my 5th grade curriculum haul, or maybe I won't. That video will probably be super long too. But you know, if you've been following me, you know that I love growing with grammar. I've talked about it a million times about someone telling me about it, so I always say thank you. And then this is yeah, she's learned so much with this program. Okay, so you have the student manual, and then there's a table of contents. And her grammar, I've noticed, has improved so much from growing with grammar. Okay, so you read the lesson, and then you just go on. Some are like only 2 pages, some are like 3 or more, just depending. So some of them are really short. So you just read it, and then you just go on to do the practice, and then I check it. She goes on to do the practice. It's usually 2 pages. Yeah, it's like 2 pages. Okay, so that's everything from Amazon, and then that was from jackchris.com. I will link jackchris.com separately because, like I said, they didn't have it on Amazon. Okay, this is that one random thing from a thrift store. This is kind of like impulse purchase. I just saw this at Savers. It's like Big Mistakes, Big Eraser, Taiwan. And it just looks funky and old. Like literally this, you could just tell. Like this, which might make it silly that I bought it, because you're like, it might not erase very good. Like it might break apart. I don't know. But there's something about it, I just had to have it. And for my daughter, it was like $1.50. And I also have like a discount if you shop there. You get like I don't know, it's like, I think you get like points or something like that. But anyway, so yeah, like, so we will see if it will erase big mistakes or if it will crumble. Regardless, it's really cute. I thought like you could just like put it on your desk. I don't know, it's just, I don't know why I love it, but okay. So another random thing before I get to the Jetpens, I have some really fun stuff from jetpens.com. Okay, this is another random thing. It's very homeschooly because I got it for homeschool. It's from Ross. Sometimes I like to swoop into Ross. You know, I like Marshall's better, but like Ross, TJ Maxx. I don't have a TJ Maxx near me. Well, kind of, not really. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if I'm going to put like art supplies in it or like some type of homeschool stuff. But yeah, so I got that. And then now the stuff from Jetpens. So I got some stuff for my daughter and for myself, mostly for homeschool, but let me show you guys. The first thing I got are these zebra Mildliners. These are highlighters. It's made in Japan. I love made in Japan stuff. The quality is so good and their packaging is always so cute and minimalist. So these I actually got for myself. My daughter really doesn't use highlighters at this point. And I always am using highlighters in my own planner and for homeschool stuff. So I thought they're really cute. And yeah, so I'm going to try those. And then the second thing is, so my daughter and I were talking, like she was like, made some mistakes on this page. And I was like, oh, it's too bad we don't have whiteout. And she's like, what's whiteout? It's like, oh my gosh, you're definitely not a 90s kid. So I was like, whiteout is the stuff in a little tube where you can use it and write over something, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like on jetpens.com and I noticed they had this. I've never used correction tape, so I'm kind of old school. But to me, it's more modern version of whiteout. And this is made in Vietnam. I'm not sure if it's, oh, it's Tombow. Tombow is the name of the company, which we love Tombow. So, okay. It's mono correction tape. This is a refill. I went ahead and just got the refill. That's what's awesome about Jetpens, because they have a lot of stuff. If you do mechanical pencils, if you do like pens, they have refills, where on Amazon, usually you have to buy, it's just hard to find little things on Amazon for the right, like a normal price sometimes. But I will see if they have this, but who knows. But yeah, so she will be trying correction tape. And then I got these, like, we can never get enough of, which is pencil sharpeners / colored pencil sharpeners. And this is made in Japan. Excited again. And what caught my attention with this one, I probably can't even know. TGAAL. I've never heard of this. I think that's the brand. They have another brand here, STAD. I'm not sure what's what. But what caught my attention about this one on Jetpens was that you can move the number around and sharpen different utensils. So I think, I'm not sure. I think it's like 1 for colored pencil, and then it goes all the way up to 5 for like the sharpest regular pencil. So we will check. It actually had good reviews. I'm not sure. We will see. She constantly uses these and either they break or she loses them or something like that. Or I don't know. We just can never get enough. We have an electric pencil sharpener, but we use that. We don't use that for colored pencils. So those are mostly for, that one's mostly for colored pencils. I love this brand. So same brand. This is what led me to Jetpens to begin with. I wanted to get my daughter refills for her little mono stick eraser. So my daughter has a pink one like this, and she has one the same color that she got for Christmas or her birthday. She has one like this. She has two, sorry. This child is constantly drawing, and she's already gone through. I got it. So these are the refills that go in here. I went ahead and got another one. So this will be our third one because I wanted to keep one in our homeschool area, like maybe in something like this or in our homeschool cart. because she goes back and forth getting and grabbing them from her room or from her drawing supplies, wherever. Like, she moves around the house drawing, and she always, so I was like, you know what, I kind of want to, they're awesome. Like, they erase like I've never seen any eraser erase. Like, I am so impressed. They're like my favorite eraser. I haven't tried obviously a million different erasers, but compared to like the regular pencil toppers or the pencil toppers, whatever erasers, and I've tried other art erasers too, like the Tombow mono erasers. Like, these are so good. So yeah, and you can erase little tiny things. She has a rectangle one and she has a circular one. So okay, that's what I did, is got her the refill. So I'm gonna give her 2, and then I'm gonna keep 1 for the homeschool area. I should have bought more. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I went ahead and got her this. Now I do notice that it's a different, so this one looks like it's a different color. It doesn't look as white, like it's beige. And like, I want to say, why don't they have ingredients like food? Or they I'm thinking it might be a different material. So I don't know. I'll get back to you guys if you're interested. I'll do an update maybe one time if I do like art video on like our erasers. But if it works as good as this one, I'll be happy. And yeah, so I went ahead and got her that, and I don't know how it's gonna compare to this. And then the other things I got were for myself. I like to draw with a dip pen, and I attach these nibs to the end of my pen, and I dip them in ink. And once I started drawing with these, I never went back. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like to draw with a Sharpie for fun, because I'm kind of lazy and I have to get out the ink and get out my paint, watercolor paint, with my dip pens. But when I really want to make art, I use my dip pens. So I got these, and they're like the best dip pen nibs I've ever found, and they're not expensive either. You know what? I'm just gonna link them. I think that's it. Okay, you guys. I think that's it. Thanks so much for subscribing, liking, and watching. Really appreciate it. Have a good day or night. Bye.